We're not supporting any of this at all. They are just there to loot from us. And I want to use as a point to pass a message as well. Be alert in your communities. Be alert. The killing in our war has told us we have to all be at alert. And they don't care. They look at they're doing this even though people have lost their lives. So these are the things that we're talking about. Oh, so is that Akiri
Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Chibuike Amechi. Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. It says Yami. I don't know if you want to take a look. That's fine. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu. Chibuike Amechi.
So what we will do, we will continue to
Asiwaju Bola Tinubu.
Cover this
Bola Tinubu.
because we want you all to be aware.
Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu.
We will be back in a second. I mean, we may go off on air and come back, but the focus is to one thing and one thing alone. Make sure that you are aware
Asiwaju Bola Tinubu.
That this is a fraud.
Tinubu
The entire process is a fraud. The entire process is a fraud. So we have to think about wow.
Bola Tinubu.
So we're just answering one. Again, let me put this on.
Governor Yaya Bello. Rotimi Amechi. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
So
Bola Tinubu.
So let's
Professor Yemi Osinbajo. Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu. Yemi Osinbajo. Tinubu Asiwaju. Amechi.
Sorry. There we go. 1 second. We'll be doing that.
Asiwaju Bola Tinubu.
Yeah.
Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Bola Hamid Tinubu. Bola Tinubu.
So there you go.
Tinubu.
So you can see
Bola Tinubu.
It's all a fraud. So
Tinubu.
the candle is to remember those who've been killed.
Tinubu.
We're gonna put it on the other side as well.
Bola Tinubu. Bola Ahmad. Bola Ahmad. Bola Tinubu. Yemi Osinbajo. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Professor Osinbajo. Yemi Osinbajo. Amechi.
So we're back again, just following, just to give you updates.
Yaya Bello.
Let's have a look at this.
Tinubu.
Like I said, everything they've done is all a fraud.
19.
You see? So let's just...
This is box 19.
So the fraud, it continues, but we will continue to expose it. We are just trying to make sure people are aware. And this is injustice, this is fraud, this is injustice. And we need 3 day, we are calling for a 3-day mourning at least from all of the Southwest for the lives of those taken.
Lawan.
There's not too much to ask.
Professor Yemi Osinbajo. Lawan Ahmed. Rotimi Amechi. Ahmed Lawan.
So
Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Lawal.
So Ahmed the picture Lawal. Down low. So I just want to make sure this works. Sorry.
Ahmed Lawal. Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Lawan. SC Lawan.
SC Lawan.
Yes. Ahmed Lawan. Amechi Rotimi. Ahmed Lawan. Senator A. Lawan.
So that is there to just show us what's going on, so we know.
Professor Sibanja. Ahmed Lawan.
Let me see if I can do this.
Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Lawan. Senator Ahmed Lawan.
See, there must be a way to do. I want to do something Ahmed quickly Lawan. With it, but we'll have to see how that's possible.
Tinubu.
A minute.
Professor Yemi Osibanja. Amechi. Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Osibanja. Tinubu.
So.
Yes. You're still watching our continued coverage of the APC presidential primaries here at the Eagle Square in Abuja. It's a beautiful sunny day, and what you can see right now, voting has since been completed. It was completed in the early hours of this morning at about between 7 and 8 a.m. Sorting and counting is currently going on. 40 boxes, 40 ballot boxes in all, and so far it looks like at least 20 of those boxes have been counted, have been sorted and counted. The manner in which they're going about it, it will seem that some people can even be counting at the same time, and it does look like all manner of numbers are flying about now, Chamberlain. It's to be expected, isn't it?
Yeah, and you know, the thing about that is that they are not counting the boxes in any particular order.
Yes, in a serial
because you
order.
can see that, the boxes are numbered, yes, but they just pick any of those boxes and then they count.
Indeed.
So sometimes you thought that when they picked up box number 17, you thought, okay, well...
Sorry, just want to make some changes.
Even at that time, they had counted about 30 boxes. So
1 minute, please.
Well, slowly but
just trying
surely,
to see what I can do with this.
Lots of people are already tabulating the figures coming through from those ballots that have been counted, and more of those members of the party are beginning to arrive. As you can see, the state box has got a lot more of party officials.
Indeed.
And don't forget that it was 2,322 delegates who participated in this particular election.
You have to ask, if the numbers had been more, Chamberlain, what would we have been saying in terms of the voting? Because not to forget that statutory delegates were not included in this particular count. So we still have a reduced number, 2,322, yet voting went on to the wee hours of this morning. As you rightly observed, a look in the state box there did show that, many...
What you're seeing is a candlelight for those killed. Àtọ̀ iná ìmọ́lẹ̀ fún gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n pa ní Ọ̀wọ̀. Iná candle, iná àtùpà. Iná candle kékeré yẹn, kì í ṣe àtùpà, iná candle kékeré láti fi rántí àwọn tí wọ́n pa lọ́wọ́. Torí àwọn ìjọba àpapọ̀, àwọn olórí wa, àwọn òjèlú wa, wọn ò ṣe iṣẹ́ yẹn. So torí náà à ń rán gbogbo wa létí ara tí a ṣe láti lọ nìyẹn o. Bọ́n ṣe ń pa àwọn èèyàn lápàgbé nìyẹn tí wọ́n ò dẹ̀ kà wá kún, àwa láti kára wa kún. So àwa ń ṣèrántí wọn. Tẹ́tí láéláé lójú wa ń bẹ̀ yẹn o. Àwọn onírọ́ wọn, So yeah, the video is there for that, for those who lost their lives. Thank you. This is, I mean, we should honestly, the whole of all of them, they should have a they have shown, by having this convention, they show no respect for those injured, and our lives mean something. They show no respect, and they want us to vote an election where they can provide safety and security. That's the question. They cannot provide safety and security for the people of the very nation they are asking to vote. This is sheer hypocrisy. Yes, so as I energy, Ayeshiji, but yes, so Ayeshiji, so Ayeshiji, I think it is right. So Ayeshiji, so you're absolutely right. They won't stop us, but this is, we are exposing their hypocrisy, and that's why the candlelight is there. We are calling on them again. They must remember that people's lives were lost, and they need to have 3 days of mourning at least on the national level. The whole of Southwest should be mourning for at least 3 days. It's not too much to ask, but these guys don't care. Our lives as Yoruba people don't matter to them. It's time our lives start mattering to us. So we're going to put that across the screen. You see something screen across your screen. And, it's a call to action. There has to be 3 days. We are hoping that somebody will actually hear us. Let's see. I'm going to try and put in another one. You know what? I'll hold off for now. But we're calling for 3 days mourning across the whole of the Southwest at the very least. And no, they're not listening to us. I know they're not listening, but there's nothing wrong with us proposing it.
To take you back to the counting that is going on while it does, right? I mean, I just left.
Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Professor Yemi Osibanjo. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu Asiwaju. Asiwaju Tinubu. Tinubu Jagabang. Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu.
So we're going to work on this at the minute. Just stay with me.
Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. David Umahi. Tinubu. Tinubu. Rotimi CRA. Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Osibanjo. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Ahmed Asiwaju. David Umahi. David Umahi. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Yemi Osibanjo. Amechi Rotimi. David Umahi.
What I want you all to really know in all of this is this. With all that they are doing, it says on, if you look, it says on their paperwork, on the APC Constitution, that they are going to protect the APC Constitution, and the aspirants have to swear on oath to also protect the fraudulent 1999 Constitution. What that means is that whoever wins these elections, they will not change the 1999 Constitution. That is what it means. You can see the word scrolling at the bottom. It says here, I'll read it to you again. So they are all of the aspirants now, and whoever is nominated, has sworn to abide, to preserve, to protect. Abide, to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution, that fraudulent 1999 Constitution, the promulgation decree. That's what it means. So when we say that it doesn't matter, all of this process is a waste of time, because I put the words there. In the APC Constitution, it says that they are going to protect their Constitution as well as the Constitution of the nation. Defend the Constitution of the APC and look at the words there, and the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Federal Republic. Can you see that? Republic. Can you see that? So that's on your screen. We are putting that there deliberately so that we understand that whoever wins this election, it is already a fraud. It is a fraud. So they are not telling you this. They are not. Tinubu cannot change that constitution. That is why we have to go for self-determination. He will not change it. I want us all to be clear about that. Tinubu or Shibajo, whoever is elected, likewise, there will be the same thing with PDP. PDP will also have the same thing. Both of them, whoever wins, they will not change the constitution. They will not, mark my words, they will not change that constitution. And that is why we are bringing this charade to expose their fraud. They will not change it. You got the words there. I'm showing you the words at the bottom of the screen to your right, to your left, sorry. You see it here. It says here, abide to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of APC and the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Those are the words that you will see scrolling below. And that is why we need to make sure we know. We tell our people this. Tell every community that this is a fraud. This is a daylight robbery. And that's why we're talking about this, and we're so focused on exposing this lie.
Senator Professor Ben Ayade.
Yeah, I'm on. Oh gosh, I need to call. Sorry about that. 1 second.
Ben Ayade. Dave Umahi. Tinubu. Bola. Amechi. Tinubu. Tinubu Asiwaju. Tinubu. David Umahi. Bola Tinubu. Senator Ben Ayade. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju Bola. Bola Tinubu. Chibuike Rotimi Amechi. Bola Tinubu. Lawan Ahmed. David Umahi. David Umahi. Yemi Osibanjo. Amechi. Amechi Rotimi. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Ahmed Lawan. Rotimi Amechi. Ahmed Lawan. Rotimi Amechi. Professor Yemi Osibanjo. Osinbajo. Asiwaju Tinubu. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Ahmed Lawan. Rotimi Amechi. Amechi Chibuike. Bola Tinubu. Chibuike Rotimi Amechi. Rotimi Amechi. Rotimi Amechi. Chibuike Rotimi Amechi. Ahmed Lawan. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu. Ahmed Lawan. Tinubu.
Yes, so.
Ben Ayade. Ben Ayade.
So do share. Let's have a look at what's going on.
Amechi.
Sorry about this. I may be quiet in the back, but we're following. Just know that what the APC thing is a fraud. They're not going to change the constitution. Whoever wins it, they know it. They're not going to tell you that. But we want to make sure that you're aware of it. Be very, very aware.
Tinubu. Tinubu. Ahmed Lawan. Rotimi Amechi.
As you can see there.
Tinubu.
The constitution of the APC and the constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. They are not serious. Benny, they are dealing with more. Benny, yes, thank you, my brother. They are all crooks. My brother, thanks for David Adegoke on YouTube with the Dubai TV Radio. Please help us. Go ahead and subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. We really need your help to reach more people, to awaken more people. Please, I also have this point. If you haven't watched the video, this is a message. I'm going to mute this because we are going to, at several points, we are going to be exposing the things that people need to be aware of. There's a video that I particularly want you to see at this juncture. So we'll pull away from that for a minute, and I want you to know this. There's a broadcast that I've shared on the Dubai TV Radio and on Citizen AY. The truck, the Dangote truck, is being used to ferry these terrorists around in our communities. We need to be aware of that. So let me bring that to you. I want to bring that to you so that we know. When you get this message, please share it to people. Don't leave it and think it is. So let me bring that to you now. You'll see it come up now. Here we are. So we are meeting that for the time being, but I want you to hear this. This is a Dangote truck. I'll show you what I mean. 1 second. You see that? That's a Dangote truck right there. Those of you watching me, that is a Dangote truck right there. And they are using it to ferry around terrorists to attack people. And none of them, this is not part of the discussion in the APC Convention anywhere. Our communities, we need to be aware of this. Make sure, do not count on the police or the army for your protection. Count on yourselves in your community. Come together, set up vigilante groups, because the police and the army are likely infiltrated by the terrorists that the government has allowed to come into the country. A lot of the people who are now in the army, the federal government pardoned, and the military, they pardoned 35,000 Boko Haram fighters. They are in the army. So they are working for the Fulani terrorists. In fact, they are protecting the terrorists, not you. So you and your community need to be awake right now. Do not sleep. Any Fulani that you see selling sweets around your area, don't let them be in your area, because they are surveilling where you're doing what you're doing. That's what they did. Apparently, there was somebody who was a nail cutter or something outside of the shop, of the church, minutes before the attack took place. He gave the coast. He gave them the sign that the coast was clear. They went in and they attacked. This is serious. Now watch this video. Watch this.
They can't send us to my carry. When I hide, they send us to the government.
See that now? Pause. That's a Dangote truck. What you see there are men. They said they had salt, but they were men. So every community, watch out. And there is no point in taking these men and give them to police, because the police, the army, exactly what they have for us is what we're facing now: killing, poverty. It is exactly. So please, this is a message. If you are watching this broadcast, please share it. Very, very important. The message here: all Dangote trucks in the Middle Belt and the South, we need to be aware of them. These men, just bear in mind, if you give them to the police, they will simply let them off and they will go and come back to either your community or the next one. Very, very important. You're welcome, my brother. See? They won't say anything about this on any of both conventions. Dangote trucks used to ferry people around.
And we approached them. The driver said that they were carrying salt.
You see? They were carrying salt. You listening?
Come down. No. If they're coming,
you see? Look at them. That's salt. Does that look like salt to you? Does this look like salt? Does this look like salt? Somebody this morning started saying to me, I'm spreading a rumor. You're very welcome, David, my brother. Very, very welcome. But this is the awareness that we need to be doing in our communities. Look, do not trust the army or the police. The police cannot do anything. Yesterday, In Idiarabala yesterday, the police could not contain the Fulani Okada riders, or whatever you want to call them, and they caused havoc. And that's because the police cannot. If they catch them, they simply will be let go again. The same thing here. Be alert. Every community from the Middle Belt to the South, be alert. This is what is happening right across the Middle Belt and the South, and we need to contain this somehow. Just bear in mind, the police and the army will simply let them go. That's what I want you to know. You see, arrest them and take them to. When they get to the station, they let them off again. That is something that all of us have to be aware of now.
Oh yeah. Closer now. Not one, even two of them. Let them lead them. The police is
see, police, army, customs, military, they are all there. They won't be arrested, and they weren't arrested. There you go. That's a Dangote truck right there. I'll give you a better picture. There, Dangote. You see the name on the back of the truck. It's Dangote. And this is something that everybody is silent. Everybody is silent on this. And in our communities now, what happened in the war was a wake-up call. And we are telling you now in your community, do not wait for the army or the police or any of them. You have to be your own police, your own army, your own security to provide your safety and security. Anywhere you see a Fulani man around you, they are surveying you. They are in the bushes, they're in the forest. When they get the signal, they come out, they kill us, and they run off again. We need to protect ourselves. We need to make sure we know who is in our community, where they're moving to, and how we can protect ourselves. We need to have planning, emergency plans, scenarios, vigilance. We have to be vigilant at every step of the way. It is now a job. This is now a task for each and every one of us. This is a clarion call for us to rise up, defend ourselves in our land. This is not a joke. Look at that. See that? Dangote truck. Look at it closely. It's no ifs, no buts, no doubt. That is the Dangote truck right there. And we need to make sure in your community now. Do you know how many of these trucks are around in your community? Do you know where they've gone to? Do you know where those men have dispersed to? We need to be tracking every single thing, because if we do not, in the middle of the day, you saw, they came and attacked. In the middle of the night, they will attack. If you leave it to somebody else, if you for 1 minute, do not trust the military. The military are now packed full of terrorists. They've pardoned 36,000 terrorists. They are in the military. So the terrorists now are wearing military uniform. You would think that they are here to protect you. No, they are there to protect the terrorists. That is the reality on ground. So every community must defend themselves. That's the message we want to get out there right now. Let's carry on. See that? Dangote truck. You can see that. Share this broadcast. Share it. Let it reach people. This is a Dangote car being used to. They said it was a salt that they had. They were ferrying salt. They were full of men. Can you see that? See that? That's the reality of what we face. And nothing will happen. You see, they just walk there. The military walk and hold the gun. The men are walking free. Nobody's going to stop them. Nobody. Because that's the order they've been done. Yes, need to do something in there. Thank you very much, David Adegoke. They have to do something seriously. And again, I ask you, if you have any tankers in your community, if you see tankers in your community, don't make sure they do not stay there. Make sure you move them along. Make sure you are alert. Listen, we need to do, it is time to build our community spirit fast. That is our only route to survival. This is no longer about money. You need to, when you stand together, you use any means to defend yourself. Oni of Ife said it yesterday. We will defend ourselves. And I'm saying to you, now is the time. Don't wait for anybody else. Every community, defend your land, community by community. Defend your land, community by community. Let's listen on. So they're letting them go. See, that's the military there. Oh. That's why I'm telling you, the military is there and they are letting them go. So you're on your own. We are Oyo. In every community in the Middle Belt and the South, we are what? Oyo, on our own, on your own. Oh, defend yourself. Don't wait. Please. Any church can be attacked. You've seen it. Any mosque can be attacked. Any school can be attacked. Any market can be attacked. Everywhere is open to attack. The only way to stop it is when we work together in our communities. I've explained this. Please take it seriously. Let's also get together and do that in our communities right now. Spread this message. Look at that. You see? So that's all that you see now. So that's the message. I will bring that back now. Let's listen to what they're saying. But before we go and listen to what they're saying, as we are watching, every community must be prepared, because the people who are here, they don't care. They really don't care. And some of them are our own flesh and blood in terms of Yorubas, in terms of Igbos. But they don't care. They are only lining their pockets. I've said it before. These people who think they've got money, the irony of the situation is that, you see, the weapons that is being used to kill us, it's not being paid for by money. It's being paid. It's being paid for by our resources. They take our resources, you know. Yeah, by all means, my brother, yes. Yes, okay. You know, send me a text on the +44 739580606, my brother. And I think, I'm not sure if I've got your number, but if you haven't, send me a text. So, but what I'm saying is that these guys, no matter how much money you have, the weapons that is being got now, it's done by a trade by barter. You need to understand that the weapons that these guys are getting in their hands, they are doing trade by barter. They provide the resources, our resources in our land, in exchange for the guns that they receive. This is not about money. That paper money is useless, and that's what those politicians, those southern politicians and middle belt politicians fail to realize. So send me a text, my brother, +44 739580606, and put details so we can, arrange that. Thank you. But watch this. So now let's watch this now. Just bear that in mind. Bear that in mind. Your community now is your responsibility. Don't count on the police. Don't count on the army. You need to, within your community, you have to defend yourself in your own community. Because you see in Owo, they left, apparently next to the church, there's a police station. Next to the church or thereabouts, there was a police station. And the people were killed for 20 minutes. The terrorists walked in, they killed. The police did not show up. So that tells us that we are on our own. In clear, we are on our own. Defend yourself in your community. Ẹ má dúró de ọlọ́pàá kọ̀ọ̀kan ẹjọ́. Ẹ má dúró de àwọn ọlọ́pàá. Àwọn ará bíi, ẹ má dúró ọlọ́pàá. Ẹ má dúró de àwọn ọlọ́pàá. Ẹ má dúró de àwọn oníkakí. Gbogbo wọn, ìkan náà ni gbogbo wọn. Wọ́n ti ìgbìmọ̀ ọkàn wọn ni pé kán balẹ̀ mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká pèsè ìdáàbòbò tiwa. We have to defend ourselves within our community. Community by community. Space by space. We need all our forests, we need to flush them out. This is what we need to do. Let's listen now to the fraud. Just bear that in mind as you're watching this. This is a farce.
Yemi Osibajo. Yemi Osibajo. Senator Ahmed Lawal. Rotimi Amechi. I think this could pass for Rotimi Amechi. Please check.
Yes, yes. For our own good. Thank you very much. Yes, that's what we need to do.
I think the Rotimi, yeah, it's very clear. Rotimi Amechi, Ahmed Lawan, Lawan Ahmed, Bola Tinubu, Ara Amechi, Professor Ben Ayade, Ahmed Lawan, Ahmed Lawan, Ahmed Lawan.
So I'm just checking a few things.
Ahmed Lawan.
Please continue to make everybody aware
Ahmed
that
Lawan.
whoever wins this election, and
Ahmed
you've got
Lawan.
it highlighted there, whoever wins this
Tinubu
process
Bola.
cannot change the constitution, because APC has made the nominees or the aspirants to swear on oath
Tinubu.
that they will protect and defend.
Rotimi Amechi.
They will protect, defend, and preserve the fraudulent 1999 constitution. And that constitution is what is oppressing us all. So what are we talking about? This is a fraud.
Okay, put your phone on. Rotimi Chubike Amechi.
Please, those of you watching, go ahead and subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. We really do appreciate your support. And of course, subscribe to the Dua TV Radio also. Subscribe to Lady Best and Omaba as well. We're all part of this struggle. But the more you help us, give us a thumbs up. Please continue to go and give us a thumbs up on the on Citizen AY. The more you give us a thumbs up, the more you reach more people. We really need your help in doing that. It's really, really important, and we're grateful for your support. And let's continue to push forward. We need that information out there. So as you're watching us, please make sure you subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. Yes, Yoruba Nation, Sovereign Nation now. Now,
Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. David Umahi. David Umahi. Rotimi Amechi. Bola Tinubu. David Umahi. Osibajo Yemi. Tinubu Ahmed. Amechi.
So please, let's continue. I'm pinning the message on there as you're watching. Share this broadcast. It's very, very important. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and share and give us a thumbs up. As you're coming in, if you do that on Citizen AY, we'll reach more people. We really need your help support in growing that. We're grateful for the support from those who are here on Dua TV Radio as well. Every bit helps. We need the two of them serves two different purposes. We're speaking, of course, now on both platforms in English and Yoruba and a mixture. And so, lórí méjèèjì ní èdè Yorùbá àti Gẹ̀ẹ́sì. Àmọ́ tá a bá ti ń ṣètò wa lórí Dua TV Radio, Yorùbá nìkan la máa ń sọ. So for that, likewise, when we were on Citizen AY, to be able to reach our Middle Belt brothers and Igbo brothers, and else, yeah, this is serious. Yes, we should not play with our security. It is very, very important. Very, very important. Well said, my brother. We should not. None of us. This is serious. Very serious now. We are on war is upon us now, and you know, many of us. I know many are not asleep. I'm not sleeping well. I'm getting up in the middle of the night, I'm rushing out, I'm thinking, we don't have relatives back home. And that concerns. I made calls to relatives to find out, I tell people to be alert. I'm talking, suggesting ideas about how they can provide their own security, and also, vigilante. The state governors should really follow what Governor Otom did. Governor Otom passed a law. He amended the 2000 law where Judge Akweme he passed the law for the vigilante protection law, I think it's called, something like that. Judge Akweme put into law, enacted it in 2000, and now he has amended it. Judge Benue Governor Otom amended it. He amended that law, and good afternoon, my brother Benjamin Adebayo. Thank you so much. We are all in this together. Nick, I want you to know, as you're watching me, you have a role to play in this. This is of such a
it needs to be unanimous.
The killings in our war shocked me to the core. And I sometimes when I'm talking to you, I almost want to cry, because this is our own people. We've been reduced to our lives is worth less than that of an animal, and these guys are carrying out a fraudulent election without stopping and everything and honoring our dead that were killed. And this is why you need to be part of the struggle. Share the message. Let it reach as many people as possible.
He has accepted.
The best thing you can do for us is to go on Citizen AY, share Citizen AY on YouTube, subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube, share it, give us thumbs up. That way we reach more and more people, Well, I know James Tinola.
Void.
Yes. Yeah, Tinubu has been the one heading. But like I said to you, it doesn't matter. It's all a game. Because Tinubu, everybody before they come into that, before they even get a ticket, they have to defend the 1999 Constitution. It says so. I've put it on the screen. You can see it. They all have to defend the 1999 Constitution. And what have we been talking about? The first thing that was called down is that Constitution. Sorry. So when we're saying this, this is for all of us. This is a huge concern for all of us collectively. Yes, we need to secure our farm, our street, our market, our boundary. And you cannot count on the army or the police. In your community, you cannot count on the army or the police anymore.
Void.
That's the plain fact.
Tinubu. Bola Tinubu.
All of this is a charade.
This is void.
All of this is a charade. All what you see there is a charade. Don't trust it. Please subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube as you're watching. We really do need your support. Every time you subscribe, you help us reach more people. And then when you do that, it goes and it improves the algorithms that they have on YouTube. See, it depends on the more people share that broadcast, the more they give us a thumbs up. So when you give us thumbs up on YouTube, on Citizen AY, it means that the algorithm will send it to more people and our message. And the message of safety and security needs to reach as many people as possible. That's why we're saying what we're saying here. Let me mute what they're saying there, because I don't really want to talk more about, because that process that you're looking at on the screen right now is a charade. What we need is something like this. I'm going to show you what I've drawn up. And this is something that every one of us should take. And at every opportunity, I'm going to quickly go through this on screen, because we have passed the point where we are going to leave our safety and security in the hands of the government that cannot protect us. We have passed that point. We can no longer leave our safety and security in the hands of those who cannot protect us. We must take that responsibility on. And that's where this comes in. Let me put this up. So hopefully this will work. If it does, okay. Now, let me see what you can see. I don't know if you can see what I'm seeing, but I want to make sure that you can see it. Now, you will see that there's Dr. Malafia on the screen. Let me see. Can I get that down? 1 second. Don't know if you can see. No, okay. I know what is to happen there. So let me just do this. I'll come back to that 1 second. I just need to do something here. So let's do that. You can probably hear me anyway. But what I want to do above all is to make sure the message goes here. So I'm selecting that. So Okay, share sound as well. Okay, now, so what you will see now is this. You will be able to see this one now. Now, there we are. So with my faces in there. Now, what I want to do is basically run through this quickly with you. There is a 10-point plan. We need something called a 10-point plan. I don't know if you can see it on the screen. I'm trying to, okay, it's a 10-point plan, basically. So you will see something like that on the screen. It's a 10-point plan I'm showing you. It might be, yeah, there you go. So so the relay Dr. Malafia. Listen to words of Dr. Malafia. And remember, this is by August, we are in serious trouble. And we need to really address this issue. Now, here we go. Listen to this now. Listen.
And the truth. And let me make some revelations.
Then I will then give the 4 points.
Also have
please subscribe to Season 1 on YouTube. Go ahead. Thank you very much.
Intelligence networks.
Okay.
Have met with some of the bandits. We have met with some of their high commanders. 1 or 2 who have repented. They have sat down with us, not once, not twice. They told us that one of the northern governors is the commander of Boko Haram in Nigeria. Boko Haram and the bandits are one and the same thing.
Exactly.
They have a sophisticated network.
They are one and the same.
During this lockdown, their planes were moving up and down as though there was no lockdown. Moving ammunitions, moving logistics, moving money, and distributing them in different parts of the country. They are already in the south, in the rainforest of the south. They are everywhere.
Not a joke.
They told us that when they finish these rural killings, they will move to phase 2. The phase 2 is they will go into the urban cities, going from house to house, killing prominent people. I can tell you, this is the game plan. By 2022, they want to start a civil war in Nigeria.
And we're in 2022.
Don't joke with what I'm saying. I have a PhD from Oxford University. I'm a central banker. We don't talk nonsense. So don't joke with what I'm telling you. I have this from the highest possible authority, higher authorities of some of the commanders of the killers and Boko Haram.
You said northern governors, past or present, Dr. Badaya?
No, current. No, they said one of them is the commander of Boko Haram in Nigeria. One of them. And they are not looking for money. They have more than enough money. In fact, he told me they just came back from
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Ẹ ṣeun o. Ẹ ti gbájú kò ní àti mọ̀ kó ti yé wa kí gbogbo agbègbè sẹ́yìn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Kò sí rọ́ńbẹ̀ sà. Ẹ purọ́ rárá ni. So in fact nǹkan tó yẹ ká ṣe nìyẹn. So àárọ̀ gbogbo àti gbọ́n sìn yín o. Ẹ jẹ́ káwa gan ṣe ká dá sẹ̀ríà fún wọn kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Torí ká má ṣe náà ní aláriwo ká kàn ṣe nǹkan wa ká dẹ̀ máa kóníkálukú dẹ̀ máa tẹ̀síwájú àbí.
Ìgbà tó bá ṣe méjì mẹ́ta mẹ́rin ìgbà tó bá yá àwọn náà wà bọ̀ lára là.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. So
nídìí láti máa pariwo wọ́n bá ti rí wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
A kàn ń ṣàkíyèsí fún wọn pé àwọn èèyàn wa wọ́n ń fi ọkọ̀ olórí wọn wọ́n fọkọ̀ yẹn gbé wọn káàkiri yẹn ti Dangote yẹn ló fi ń gbé wọn káàkiri wọn tẹ wá fi bò mọ́ sìn òun ló fi ń gbé wọn káàkiri. So bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ náà níta bá ti rí wọn báyìí ká ṣe ìṣeré ẹ̀ fún wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
Mo ti jáde yẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ náà.
Ẹ ṣeun sà. Àmì àṣẹ ẹ ṣeun gan sà á sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ ṣeun sà ó dà sà ó dà bye. So that's people concerned about obviously what's going on back home with all of these trucks and everything. And we have to protect ourselves in our own community by any means necessary to save our lives. We can't trust the army. We can't trust the police. I'm telling you now, we can't. You cannot. So now, the 10-point plan now is where we are now. So let me now proceed with that. So we're going into the 10-point plan.
And the truth. And let me make some revelation.
So now, number 1, just a quick synopsis. Vigilance. We need vigilance in our community. We need eyes everywhere. All of us, you see, without the community being part of this process, the community will not survive. Our communities will not survive. So we need eyes everywhere. And that is what we mean by vigilance. Vigilance to know who's coming in. We now know that the government, the federal government, like I said, they don't protect you. They are funding attacks that carried out by ISWAP, Boko Haram, Fulani terrorists, Miyetti Allah, all of them. Fulani herdsmen, don't call them bandits. They are terrorists. They are terrorists, and we need to state it exactly like they are. Now, so please, vigilance is number one. Number two, track movement of non-indigenous people. You have to track their movement. Please subscribe as you're watching this broadcast. Don't just leave it, share it. We're trying to save as many lives as possible by airing this broadcast. What we're talking about is to be vigilant at all times. We track the movement of people in our area. And that means that not one or two people, every one of the community must do this. And we need to keep a record. I urge you all again, in your community, all the indigenous people, find a way to get the record of names and age and address and phone number of people, and get that information out of that community into a safe place abroad. If you have people abroad that you can send it to, send it. Because we are collating, as you've seen, we're collating results of names of people from in various states. We are collating it. Now, it's not centralized at the minute, but it is you doing something about the fact that you do something about that. There's a record that we can go and use for later on. But in the meantime, you are creating a spirit of unity and preparedness to defend yourself, your land, and your people in your community. Very, very important. So when we say tracking the movement of large numbers of people, that's what you need to do. You need to track it. When they come into your community, look at that truck now. Who is monitoring where those people are going? We need to track that. That every truck that you see, people should be communicating among themselves, phone numbers, visually, whatever, however means you want to take, track it. Discussions as to the likely impact of so in your community, talk about it. What is the likely impact of these people, this many people in our community, if we don't do something? So when you talk about it, you make people aware of the dangers. We cannot be silent anymore. That is what I'm trying to say here. So that's 2, tracking of the movement. 3, move about in no less than 2 people at a time, where possible. Minimum of 2 people, because these people, they got so many in our communities now that they can just attack one person and kill and nobody will know. But if you move in 2, you reduce that risk, and also you are being vigilant in our community. The vigilance is so important. Tracking again is important, and now moving about in 2, in numbers, minimum of 2 is very, very critical in this process. Àwọn Fúlàní wọ́n ti wọ̀ wá, wọ́n ti yí wa ká pátápátá, ó wá kú bá wa ká wá ṣètò láàrin ara wa ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní dáàbò bo ara wa. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn bàbá láti ṣètò tó bá ti rí wọn báyìí ká ṣe sẹ̀ríà fún wọn kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ ní tá bá ṣe nìyẹn. Torí kàdé adé mẹ́nu kúrò ń bẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ mi yẹn. So this is very, very important. The safety, like I said, àwọn ìjọba, Governor Bala Mohammed ó ti sọ pé kí gbogbo àwọn Fúlàní kan wá láti òkè ọya lọ́hùn, kan wá láti àwọn Mali ni o, àwọn Senegal ni o, àwọn kódà kan ṣáà máa bọ̀ Niger, Chad, gbogbo wọn pé kán máa bọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ wa, wọ́n lè fẹ́ gbalẹ̀ mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́ ni. So we have to really be alert. So that's the message there. Now,
and of course, we will try more to cultivate that culture in our people, while at the same time bringing the Fulanis in one fold and try to arrest their traditional practice of moving from one place to the other. And that is very big, an uphill task. But I think we can communicate with them more, because to them they don't have borders from Cameroon to Nigeria.
But that's the thing, Your Excellency. How do...
Sorry. 1 second, please. I'll do this here, so I want you to see that a bit. We'll come back to that in a bit. 1 second. I'll move it here, just so you can see it, and I'll come back there again.
Do we ensure that those who will be participating in this federal government largely funded program will be Nigerians?
In terms of the funding?
No, in terms of
the operations.
Operations. You said to bring in the Fulanis together. We have Fulanese from other countries
the issue
as well.
of misconception. I said there is a lot of mistrust and misconception with regards to the Fulani man.
That's why we have to prepare ourselves.
The Fulani man is a global or an African person.
You see, they're an African person.
From the Gambia, from Senegal, and his nationality is just a Fulani man. And as a person, I may have my relations in the Cameroon. But they are also Fulani men. I have relations because from the maternal side, I'm a Fulani man.
You see?
And that is why we want to educate people. A Fulani man sees himself as a Bayelsan.
You see?
As somebody coming from the Niger Delta. Because he speaks the Niger Delta language, which you and I don't. And of course, we would have to just take this as part of our own heritage, something that is African, and that we cannot just close the border and say the Fulani man is just a Nigerian or this. No, in most cases the crises are precipitated by those outside Nigeria. When there is a reprisal, it is not the Fulani man.
What did Akeredolu say? Akeredolu said the people that killed in Owo were not, they were French speaking. And the people who opened the door for them are these governors. Yeah, exactly. Atiku Atitinubu, yes. Atiku Atiti. It's true. So let's listen.
And within Nigeria that causes it. It is that culture of getting revenge, which is embedded in the tradition of the Fulani man, that attracts reprisal from all over the world.
If I understand it, does that mean that those Fulani men who are maybe domiciled in other countries who move around, they can come into the country and this plan will accommodate them as well?
Yes, that's what we want to do. But it has to be done through sensitization, telling them you have to buy in the project. And you use the language, the culture itself to be able to convince them away from the mistrust where the whole system of transhumance or pastoralism is criminalized. Criminalization of pastoralism is the problem that we have with this project. And it requires people with passion who understand them and who they believe in, people like us from that part of the country, to say, yes, we have this. Because today there is no limit to the accusation that this and that has happened and it is the Fulani man who caused it. There is no tribe that is not, that you don't have this criminality in, but certainly the way and manner we do it is really exacerbating the crisis and the problems.
Will there be any form of documentation of all the people that will be,
yes, we are
taking that.
Oh yes, that is going to give Nigeria the opportunity to really have the best in terms of documentation in the demographics, because as I said, a Fulani man settles anywhere, anywhere he can feed his cattle, and so if they are put in one place and they are made to understand that this is to save them and their animals, they are exposed to the vagaries of the forest and what is going on, cattle rustling, killings and what have you, and that's why it is important for them to understand that staying in one place is good. And of course, in terms of the best practice of carrying the meat, the cows and the lorries.
Let's stay with that security angle for a bit. Is there going to be, this plan going to be a fenced enclosure where anyone who comes in is secured, so there is no one that can just come in from anywhere else?
No. It is going to be a colony, and a colony does not require a fence.
You will understand
it is not going to be a prison.
You will understand the reason why people are concerned, because of all the security issues that have been happening over time. So if that...
These forests are there anyway. If you don't occupy them and create a colony out of them, they create places for the criminals. And today, that's why you have the Sambisa forest, because it is not being utilized.
But Your Excellency, much as yes, I mean, they're fantastic. We have met a lot of them who are Fulanese as well. But the concern too is, why should federal government use resources for this country to accommodate Fulani men who are not Nigerians?
Listen.
You see, as I said, we are already accommodating them. Do you delineate and then really know who is not a Fulani man from Nigeria? They are all Nigerians, because I said their identity, their own citizenship is Nigerian, even though they have... We have relations all over the world, all over Africa. And so, presumably, they are Nigerians.
You see?
I think you get me. That is the misunderstanding. They move from one place to the other, and they have relations, kith and kins in all the parts of the country and even outside the country. So that is why our own population is fluid. You can certainly not say this is the population of Nigeria.
So So the reason I'm playing that is for us to understand that we haven't got time for anything else other than to secure ourselves. Our security is our top priority right now. And I want to make sure that everybody's aware that what is being done here is to take what is ours. And they want to take it, and they want us to be quiet. And we cannot accept that. We must not accept that. So I'm urging you all, please, 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 let us take corrective action quickly. Communities must defend themselves. So going on to what I was saying now, let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next slide. So now, watch out for tankers. Again, the same thing. Just as you're watching out for the trucks, you need to watch out for tankers. The tankers, they're full of petrol. They put them in strategic places. They will target high population areas. And what they will do is they will put a match, let it go off, and cause massive destruction and cause panic and fear. And then those who are in the forest will come out and then do. So this is why we need to be vigilant. You cannot stand out and say, I'm on my own. You cannot say you're in your four walls and you're protected. No. Watch out for tankers. So tankers suddenly parking in high populated areas is a thing that needs collective monitoring. We need to monitor that collectively as a group. No one person can do it. We need unity, our community to be effective, working together. Having indigenous people assigned to track and inform about these tankers and getting them to move on is extremely essential, as they may be strategically placed to cause maximum death and destruction in indigenous communities. This is not a joke. Please share this message. Share it. Now, a rethink. Those of you who have got Malams or Megad, Fulanis as Megad, please have a rethink. A rethink about who we individually appoint as security in our homes. Very, very important. Having a Fulani man as your Megad is possibly tantamount to preparing conditions for your own demise. I'm not going to go into too much details. You all know very well what that means. The community should actively encourage the key message. Safety of our community can only be carried out by indigents. And this is what we need to do. We need that awareness in our community. Please continue to subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. We really do need your support to get the message out there. Where is it going? Please go ahead. Subscribe to Citizen AY. Here's what you need to do. Subscribe to Citizen AY. Hit notification button. Give us a thumbs up. Very, very important message here. Please continue to share. So we're going to continue on with the message. And those of you on the Dirty Radio, also subscribe there. Subscribe to Citizen AY. Give us a thumbs up. The message will reach more people. Now, like I said, so very, very important. That message is, if any of you, if a Middle Belter and a Yoruba man or a Igbo, and you have a security man who's Fulani, don't be surprised if he's not only watching you, so he may well be surveilling you and the community that he's in. He may well be doing that. And we need to be very, very aware of that. Now, so these are the steps we need to take. So go on, next one. So plan to ensure that open community spaces are safe for indigents. That's what I mean. So when Fulanis congregate in large numbers, this must be closely monitored. Contingencies must be put in place. I'm not going to go into details. Contingencies must be put in place. The simple but effective having more headcount than the non-indigenous is very much a priority. Again, I don't have to explain more about that, but these are the kind of things we need to look at. In a recent case in London, David Imo, he was killed because there was over 100 Fulani men. The shop in which he came out of to try and stop the fight, the shop would not let him in because they knew if they let them in, they will burn them down. And there were so many of them that they couldn't fight back. And that is what I mean by the community working together. When you stand alone and you think I'm on your own, then we are really leaving ourselves open to attack. This is what we mean. Community spirit is very, very important. It will save many lives, and it will make sure that psychologically it will send a message to the terrorists who are coming to try and take our land, that we are not accepting this. So please the plan to ensure that the open community spaces are safe for indigents. The more we speak, we need to build that community spirit urgently, like now. So let's carry on. Now, again, I stated this before. The community 10-point plan, the community is being abandoned by the government. This is a message that every community must spread in our language. Ìjọba yín wọ́n ní èròǹgbà kankan lórí ìdáàbòbò yín o. Wọ́n nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí ìdáàbòbò yín, wọ́n tiẹ̀ ní kò kàn wọ́n. Ìjọba ò múra láti dáàbòbò yín. Ẹ máa gbọ́ wa, ìjọba wọn ò múra láti dáàbòbò yín rárá. Àwọn tó fẹ́ dáàbòbò làwọn tó ń gbógun tì wá o, ẹ jẹ́ kó yé wa. So kò sí ọlọ́pàá, kò sí aṣọ oníkákí, wọn ò múra láti dáàbòbò àwa ọmọ onílẹ̀. Àwọn tó fẹ́ wá gbalẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ wa náà ń dáàbòbò, ẹ jẹ́ kó yé wa. So I'm speaking in Logan language, but I'm saying it's important. We're not the same message anyway. Essentially, it means that the community meeting must ensure that indigenes know the fact that they are not protected by their local, state, or federal government, or military, or police. You are your own safety and security. Each community must now become their own local safety and security. And if you just watch, if you think watching somebody else, oh, such a shame, and you don't put in place community protection, all of you will be open to all kinds of attack at any time of the day. So you need that to understand this point very, very seriously. Any protection of life and property must therefore be put in place by the community themselves. So we need to understand that because of the lack of protection from the police and the army, the community must provide that themselves collectively. That's the message. I hope you get that message. Now, let's carry on. Now, this is very important. In the case of Owo now, what happened? People were killed. Some of them were rushed to hospital. So far, we're now hearing 22 dead. I'm sure there's more than 22 that were killed from the pictures I saw, but they're saying 22. But what I'm saying is this: if you have a community, the community must have a plan, emergency plan for when an attack happens. Where can we use? What is the place where we must have a place where we can treat people safely, like a healthcare. We must have that and communicate that to everybody, and then we must provide means in which we can protect that area. These are things that we need to think about. These are just ideas. It's not, it's not written in stone, but give us ideas to start thinking about our own, how to take care of ourselves in our community. So monitoring and ensuring the safety of that facility is paramount, because if something goes wrong and these people come, we need to have that area monitored. We need to make sure that place is stocked with things, bandages, scissors, tablets, all stored, and it's secure, because when something happens, people can go there and recover quickly. And that gives us, you see, when you take care of those things yourself, you feel a sense of community and you can defend. Psychologically, you will all defend yourselves, and those who want to come and attack you will think twice before coming in. These are steps we need to take urgently. Please take these points seriously. Now, regular indigenous town hall meetings. We encourage all indigenous people to plan collectively for likely increase in sporadic attacks by non-indigenous people enforced upon indigenes. So the meetings are important. So you talk about this. So when you see in Owo now, what should be happening is that every community should be protecting themselves. They shouldn't just be talking. They should be planning among themselves how they are protecting themselves. Like I said, there should be no seller of anything walking around, because they are monitoring all our communities, and we need to watch the disabled, the seller, all of them who are foreigners. They are monitoring your area, and that is what you need to. In every junction, they're there. Why should they be there? These are our, and they're sending a message to us. We need to occupy those spaces. Those Fulanis who are in those areas, we say, no, move along. We don't want you here. You need to move out. We need to start taking those spaces over, because that is how we can protect ourselves, because they are lookouts for those who are going to go and come and do harm to us. These people are lookouts for those who are going to come and do harm to us. So it's important we take these steps. Now, next one. Scenarios. Final one here. Then we can go back to the broadcast. Scenarios. This is where community as a whole is engaged in planning ahead for likely situations, how that will be dealt with collectively. So you need to plan. Okay, something happens. How do we do it? Who are going to be assigned to do certain things? And you do that because when you plan, when something happens, you're not panicking. You have a plan in place. Now, the second part of the plan is to now do a plan of action with a drill. A plan of action means that, okay, once that happens, here's what we do. We do such, and such, and such. And then you then do a drill over that so that when it happens, it becomes automatic in your community. And it requires all the community to be involved in this. So please, these are steps we can take. Simple steps that every community must take right now. So this is something I wanted to show to us, and I'll be doing that again and again and again and again till all of our communities. This is a message that we must pass to all of our communities. The urgency of the situation cannot be overstated. We are under attack. So please, yes, first aid. Thank you very much, David Adekoke. That's what I mean. First aid that's what I was talking about, David. First aid. In fact, that's the word. I will put that in there. So let me go back to that. And thanks for raising that. So what I will do, I will update that later on. But that's what I wanted to say. But in a long roundabout way, I said that. But thanks for even stating that now. So let me stop share now on that. So let's go back to now the broadcast. In all of this, we are bringing this to your attention. Bringing this to your attention. Let's go and see the updates. But please, our own security is our own responsibility. The government have abdicated responsibility for security of the indigenous people. And we must take it on collectively ourselves. So please, let's carry on. So we'll come back with updates, but I hope you found that useful. Share it. Thank you. Now, let's go ahead.
It's an election, certainly. The candidate, the flag bearer of their party. And you can see right there waiting the vice president, who is also an aspirant in this particular election, the Speaker of the House of Representatives. Wondering where the Senate president is. He normally would be here in between the vice president and the speaker, but we're yet to see him. Not to forget that he also was an aspirant. Quite an interesting
your security must be your focus. This is a game. I'm told you, every community must unite to defend ourselves. The army is not for you. They are full of Boko Haram terrorists. The army, the police is not for you. The police, they get a call from Abuja. Whoever they arrest, they have to let go. They are powerless. You must protect yourself in your own community. Come together. Get the community spirit built fast.
No, we didn't.
So quite a number of them.
The
president of the Senate will not be returning. The deputy president will not be returning to the Senate. So they are going for different positions. And quite a number. Remember, the turnover for the National Assembly is quite high. The one for the Senate this time around is a lot higher than it was the last time. So you have quite a number of them who will not be returning. So, and this period, almost the longest time that you have to campaign for an election. So
now
the wife of the president, they're being greeted by women. You can see Mrs. Bisi Fayemi, whose husband stepped down yesterday, but the sirens are getting rather loud, signaling the entrance of the president into the square. I'm sure that if our cameras can pan, you most likely will get to see the president's convoy coming in with the loud sirens into the Eagle Square, perhaps signaling the end of sorting and counting.
So it's all a charade. Don't fall for it, oh.
Well, that is the president's convoy. So we're almost in close physical proximity, and that's why seemingly deafening sirens are blaring all over the place. And then you can see a retinue of pressmen, all over the place. And then even delegates, onlookers, members of the party, they're all here just waiting for the arrival of the president, who will then be received by the key officials. So quite a number of those dignitaries still arriving at the moment.
So there you see the security detail to the president.
So
then you know that the flag is flying. The president is here. So it's
president
a different
president of what? It's not my president. It's not my president.
Before
it's the president for the Fulanis, and they are going to move from our land. We have to make sure that they leave. We are indigenous people. It's the president of the Fulanis. They can go and live in the north. Nigeria can remain in the north, but we are going to be Yoruba nation, Biafra nation, or Middle Belt nation. That's what it is.
Their reaction will also, to a large extent, be predicated on that information. So there you see that is the president. He is going to be lighting from the vehicle. Hence you see those key officials. There you go, that's the president. He's arriving.
You can go and say Baba to the phone. No, I'm not. It's not my Baba. That one has overseen the killing of our people. Wake up.
The Speaker of the House is also being greeted by party leader Chief Apc Convention, a very strong supporter of one of the leading aspirants on the platform. He's also being greeted by Dr. John Kayode Fayemi, the SGF, also as well, and a number of other governors. He's done with the greeting now, and he's greeting the crowd who are waiting enthusiastically for him. He's still commanding the chair.
For what? For what?
The support and the following.
This man has enslaved us all as indigenous people. Break it up. There's nothing to celebrate here.
And that's him proceeding to the state box. And you can already begin to hear the martial music. Any moment from now, we should get the national anthem signaling the start of today's event, even though the events have been going on from last night. But perhaps just another reminder. That's it. Yeah, the national anthem.
No, I'm not. Well, I'm going to mute it. I'm not standing up for that nonsense. We're not. No, I'm not listening to that. We will sing our own. Iṣẹ́ wa fúnlẹ̀ wa, fórílẹ̀ ibi wa, kágbéga, kágbéga, kágbéga fáyé rí. Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé bá ti bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká jọlá. Ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira ni ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lépa, tẹ̀síwájú fọ́pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Ọmọ Oòduà dìde, bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ. Ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. That's what we want to hear. Not that nonsense. No, not here.
Say this is the beginning of the end.
The beginning of the end of this one, which marks the start of another one, Chamberlain.
Yes.
Because now, don't forget that the counting, this was sorting. So they will be counting, then that presentation, then several other activities. So quite a long list. They were all members of the party here. If you can see,
we have to be careful.
Line,
I've said this before. You can only declare, thank you very much, you can only declare if you can guarantee the safety of the area you're declaring.
All eyes on the president.
You can only declare
from this
if you are sure that you can guarantee, you can provide protection for the area you're declaring.
So just
if you go and declare without doing that, you are putting people in danger.
Events of today are now underway.
So yes, I'd like to do that, but we need to. This is why our community spirit is important. Join in. If you want Yoruba Nation, start with protecting your community. If you want Yoruba Nation or Biafra Nation, start with making sure you have your community protected. That is the only way to guarantee it. Community by community.
The security cordon
just making a declaration is not enough. We need to back it up with protecting ourselves in our spaces.
and the counting is still going on. Perhaps they are on the last box, or maybe the second to the last one now, if that's not the last one. And we should be getting a very clear idea.
Yeah, so there you go. That's look at the bird's eye view of
the square.
The square, the Eagle Square, where we are at the moment.
This is the military government.
Ground.
It's the military government.
Over 2,000 delegates did vote, and so it's protocol. When the president arrives, all ceases, national anthem is rendered, and then they're back to the sorting, which should almost be ending, because for the president to arrive, it's towards the end, so he catches the latter part of it before the sorting, the counting. Then they officially announce, then the party chairman does his thing, and then the president does it. So now the counting continues.
Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu.
See, nonsense now.
Rotimi Amechi. Rotimi Amechi.
Sorry.
Rotimi Chubuike Amechi. Rotimi Chubuike Amechi. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Yemi Osinbajo. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Amechi Rotimi. Tinubu Asiwaju. Chubike Rotimi Amechi. Tinubu Osibajo. Tinubu Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Amechi Tinubu. Yemi Osinbajo. Tinubu. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Professor Yemi Osinbajo. Bola Ahmed.
Declared it. They will say it's not more than minutes away. You see?
Ashiwaju Bola Ahmed.
Keep in mind, they cannot change the constitution, whoever wins. And that is why we need to go.
Bola Ahmed. Bola Ahmed. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu.
Right.
Ashiwaju Bola Tinubu.
Something come up now. This is what you have.
Tinubu.
This is a military document.
Ahmed Bola Tinubu.
This is a military document.
Ahmed
and it's
Bola
deliberate.
Tinubu.
They will not. Whoever becomes the president will not be able to change the document.
Ashiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Ashiwaju Osinbajo.
Come back again, one.
Rotimi.
Now let me just mute it for a second. I want to bring this to your attention. Look at this. Oh shoot. Sorry. I don't want that to be there once I'm doing that. Now let's go back again. Watch this now. Sorry. Now, those are the two. It's funny enough that it's those two that you saw there. Look at this. So let's go in there and look. It says here, Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I'm going to try and see if I can blow it up for you. See, Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999. And if you look at here, it says here, as a promulgation decree number 24 of 1999, and on the broadcast it says here, to protect, to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That's what whoever becomes APC man will have to do. And the same thing with APDP. So when they talk to you about one Nigeria, it's a fraud. They're not changing this Constitution. Whoever becomes the president cannot change it because it is a military document. The pictures that you see, the men that you see here, that's Abacha, that's Buhari, that's Babangida, and that's Abdul Salam, who signed on this. His name is at the bottom of the page. Let me show you. See? His name is at the bottom of the page here. Alhaji General Abdul Salam Abubakar. So, we are a military state. We are not a democracy. If you cannot change that, that's the fraud. So we say no to one Nigeria. Yoruba Nation now. Let's carry on and watch.
Rotimi Amechi, Ahmed Lawan, Bola Tinubu. That's the last box.
See now the last box. See? Now.
Thank you. We have successfully.
So let's see the fraud now.
Sorted out all the ballots that were in the 40 ballot boxes. We are pleased to note that there was no controversy, no rancor.
Oh, see.
And the ballots that were valid have been handed over to the agents of the aspirants. There were also some ballots that were void because the names on them, we could not identify those names with the aspirants we had. Or the writing was so unclear that it was not possible to put that handwriting to any particular name. We are going to count the ballot. We're going to count the ballot papers that the agents have received. And let me announce for the records that when we started yesterday, we had 23 aspirants for the presidential ticket of our party. Before voting commenced, 9 voluntarily stepped down or withdrew, and they signed a withdrawal form to that effect. 14 of the aspirants contested the primaries, and it's the ballots that were used that we have just sorted out, and we're about to count the number of ballots each aspirant has. We will start with Honorable Chukwuemeka Nwazoke Nwajobi. So please, oh sorry, is the agent here, please? We know all the agents are here. Send agent of Honorable Nwajoba. Where is the agent, please?
Charade. All of this is a charade. They can't change anything.
Okay. He had
they cannot change the constitution.
One ballot which is 1 vote. So please put it down. Chukwuemeka Nwajuba scored 1, and that's his ballot. Engineer Nweze David Umahi, can the agent please give us his ballot papers? Alhaji Kari, can you please take possession and count them?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
See all of this.
9.
It's a charade.
10.
They cannot change the constitution. Again, let me show 11. You. Those of you watching, your 12. Constitution remains this promulgation decree number 24 of 1999. And that is the fraud. 14. It's an imposition. We had no referendum. 15. So we are going for Yoruba Nation.
16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38.
So, His Excellency, Engineer David Umahi got 38 votes. 38 votes. 38 votes. Next is Pastor Bola B. Bakari. Were there any? Is the agent here? Pastor Bakari, please. Pastor Bakari, no vote.
I see. You see?
0 vote. 0
it's
vote.
All the charade.
0 vote. Next on the list, Ahmed Rufai Sani. Can the agent please hand over to Dr. Kari? Dr. Kari, please.
One, 2, 3, 4, 4.
His Excellency Senator Ahmed Rufai Sani got 4 votes. 4 votes. Next is Asiwaju. Next. No, we are following it alphabetically, please. Next is Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Dr. Kari, please.
Fraud. It's a fraud.
Okay.
It's a fraud.
The agents are putting the ballots together, so we'll defer that while they get ready. But next, we want to take the ballots of Honorable Chibuke Rotimi Amechi. Please.
We don't want anything to do with this. We want Yoruba Nation. We want Yoruba Nation. All we want is what? Yoruba Nation. Please continue to give us a thumbs up. This is a fraud. It's a charade.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90.
Please continue to give us a thumbs up on the platform where we speak truth to power. We really do need your support in growing the platform.
93.
Continue to give us a thumbs up.
94.
Thank you for your support thus far.
95.
Thank you very much.
96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127, 128, 129, 130, 131, 132, 133, 134, 135, 136, 137, 138, 139, 140, 141, 142, 143, 144, 145, 146.
Please continue to share by my point to hear Joe. 149, àti ṣètò lórí ẹ̀ gbogbo àdúgbò ẹ ṣètò dáàbòbò ẹ má retí ọlọ́pàá kankan ẹ má retí àwọn oníkakí àwọn oníbòrò àwọn bòrò ló ń gbé lẹ́yìn o láti balẹ̀ mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́ àwa nìkan la máa gba ara wa lẹ̀ ní òkìní yìí o àwa nìkan náà ẹ ṣeun.
158, 159, 160, 161, 162, 163, 164, 165, 166, 167, 168, 169, 170, 171, 172, 173, 174, 175, 176, 177, 178, 179, 180, 181, 182, 183, 184, 185, 186, 187, 188, 189, 190, 191, 192, 193, 194, 195, 196, 197, 198, 199, 200, 201, 202, 203, 204, 206, 207, 208, 209.
Èmi sọ fún ilé ẹ̀kan sí ẹni tó bá ẹnikẹ́ni ẹni nínú wọn tó bá ti gbà tó má gbà wọlé kò lè yí ìwé òfin irọ́ yẹn kò lè yí padà. Wọ́n ti búra lórí ẹ̀ pé àwọn ò ní fọwọ́ kan àwọn ò ní yí padà. Ó jẹ́ Ọ̀ṣínbàjò ó jẹ́ Tinubu mo ti fi hàn lórí ẹ̀ ẹ̀ máa ṣe àtúmọ̀ ẹ̀ yóò bá.
220.
You cannot change anything in that constitution.
222. 223.
224,
225, 226, 227, 228, 229, 230, 231, 232, 233, 234, 235, 236, 237, 238, 239, 240, 241, 242, 243, 244,
Just keep telling everybody they cannot change anything in that document, not a single thing. They have sworn on oath to preserve, protect, defend the fraudulent 1999 Constitution, which is the promulgation of Decree number 24 of 1999. They have sworn on oath to defend it, to protect, preserve, and defend. That's what they've done.
261, 262,
this is a
263,
this is a
264, 265, 266, 267, 268, 269, 270, 271, 272, 273, 274, 275, 276, 277, 278, 279, 280, 281, 282, 283, 284, 285, 286, 287, 288, 289, 290, 291, 292, 293, 294, 295, 296, 297, 298, 299, 300, 301, 302, 303, 304, 305, 306, 307, 308, 309,
this is the time that we rescue ourselves.
311,
So Kingsley,
312, 313, 314, 315,
inshallah, you see, we have somebody, inshallah, it doesn't matter. There is no one Nigeria. We are going for Yoruba nation. So you can inshallah all you want. Buhari Tanimu.
Right, Honorable Chibuke Rotimi Amechi.
Let's have a look.
Scored 316 votes. 316 votes.
So let's just go and look at other platforms as well. I just want to greet you all and I recognize you for joining the broadcast. So let's go and look at other platforms
Professor
as well.
Yemi Usibanjo. His agent, please.
Whoever wins, they cannot change the constitution. Mark my words, they cannot change the constitution. And that means that it's a fraud. We are going for Yoruba nation. Yes, so. Samson Morofolu, Samson Morofolu, let's be clear. Kato Paduku afẹ́ pé a ti di òmìnira aláti pèsè ṣé a ní ètò ìdáàbòbò ẹ wo bó ṣe pa àwọn èèyàn wa ní ọ̀wọ̀ àwọn àlọ́ yẹ pé wọ́n máa tún ẹ̀rọ orúkọ bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́nu ká wò èmi fẹ́ sọ mi sọ ká má ṣe àmọ́ ká tó gbégbèsè yẹn ó máa ní àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan láti ṣe torí ẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn ọmọ káàrọ̀ jẹ́ a ní ẹ̀tọ́ láti ṣe ètò ìdáàbòbò ní gbogbo àdúgbò wa báyìí gbogbo abúlé gbogbo ilẹ̀ wa aláti ṣe ètò ìdáàbòbò tá a bá ṣe a lè pariwo kankan ẹjọ́ ẹ má bínú kí ṣe ìjà o a kàn fi ṣàlàyé fúnra wa ni ó wù mí ká ti sọ àmọ́ tá ẹ wo bó ṣe pa àwọn èèyàn lọ́wọ́ ẹjọ́ o ẹ jẹ́ ká lòmí tó ń ṣe sí nìyẹn o bọ́tẹ̀ ẹ mọ̀ ẹ̀kan kì í mọ̀ tán ẹ̀kan kì í jáwádé ẹ ṣeun.
23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29.
So mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí ìdúró sí ìjọ lórí akọmáyìn mo kí yín bẹ̀yẹn o ẹ ṣeun Ọláyínká Olówe mo kí yín bẹ̀yẹn Ekimji Emirich mo kí yín Adeko Sasa Shasha I think Tọ́lá Òjò Kílání Waheed àtàwọn tó kù mo kí gbogbo yín o ẹ ṣeun.
39,
ìṣúwà kò nílò ẹ̀wà òmìnira yìí máa tẹ̀ wá lọ́wọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká tẹ̀síwájú gbogbo wa ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣètò dáàbòbò gbogbo ń ṣe ètò dáàbòbò ní kókó
42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59.
Ẹ ṣeun sà, alàgbà Samson. Ẹ jẹ́ kí wọ́n jọ jíròrò lórí ẹ̀ tó ló ṣe pàtàkì. Tá a bá máa gbé gbèsè yẹn ká tó ṣe ká tó. Ó dáa bá ṣe ní 5 million yẹn kò sí rọ́mbẹ̀. Ó dáa bá ṣe ní. Àmọ́ tá a bá gbé gbèsè yẹn, a ní ọ̀wọ̀ ó ti fi hàn wá. Wọ́n wọlé sí wọ́dà ni wọ́n lè pa àwọn èèyàn wa ẹgbàá mi òye.
66. 67. 68. 69. 70. 73. 75. 79. 1. 82. 83. 84, 85,
àwa la máa gbára wálẹ̀.
86,
tí mo sọ nìyẹn ibi tọ́rọ̀ dé àwa ni constitutional lè gbára wálẹ̀.
87,
àwa ni constitutional lè gbára wálẹ̀. It's only us who can rescue us.
89,
as Yorubas, as Middle Beltans and Biafrans, it's only us. Forget anybody else. Forget the army. Forget the military. Forget the police.
93,
the terrorists, they are working with the terrorists.
94,
the government pardoned 35,000 terrorists and they are in our military. And the military are in the south.
96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127, 128, 129, 130, 131, 132, 133, 134, 135, 136, 137, 138, 139, 140, 141, 142, 143,
yeah, Nigerians are
144,
yes, sadly.
145,
that's why we need to wake up now.
146, 147, 148, 149, 150, 151, 152, 153, 154, 155, 156, 157, 158, 159, 160, 161, 162, 163, 164, 165, 166, 167, 168, 169, 170, 171, 172, 173.
Please continue to subscribe to AY on YouTube. We're going to reach our Biafran brothers and Middle Belt brothers on more. So please give us the thumbs up. Go to AY, give us a thumbs up. We thank those of you who are already on the Dua TV video. I'm also you, Ede,
184,
185, we'll speak in English there to reach more my Middle brothers, my Igbo brothers as well. We need to work together to achieve this because these guys, they encircle us all. We are better off working together. We've been encircled. Middle Belt, Biafra, and Yoruba, we've been encircled. We need to work together to free ourselves. So please, go ahead to Citizen AY on YouTube and hit the subscription button. Give us a thumbs up. I truly appreciate you all.
195, 196, 197, 198, 199, 200, 201, 202, 203, 204, 205, 206, 207, 208, 209, 210, 211, 212, 213, 214, 215.
June 12 is the day we need to come out. June 12, Trafalgar Square, London. Come out and support us. June 12, come out. Trafalgar Square from 12 o'clock. Come out, support us.
222.
There's a picture. I don't know how you all feel. I'm going to put a picture out.
224.
Somebody did a mock-up picture, which is interesting.
227.
So let's
228. 229, 230, 231, 232, 233, 234, 235.
His Excellency, the Vice President, Professor Pastor Yemi Osibanjo, son, scored 235 votes. 235 votes. Next is His Excellency Senator Rochas Okorocha. Senator Rochas Okorocha. Senator Rochas Okorocha got 0 votes. 0 votes. Next is His Excellency Yaya Bello.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47.
His Excellency Governor Yahya Bello scored 47 votes.
See all of this.
47 votes.
See all this nonsense.
Next is Tien Jack Rich. Tien Jack Rich. Tien Jack Rich got 0 votes.
0 votes.
Tien Jack Rich, 0 votes. Next is Dr. Christopher Onu.
One.
Dr. Christopher Onu scored 1 vote. Next is His Excellency, the Senate President, Senator Ahmed Lawan.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 100, 101, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42,
hello, yes.
43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48,
Ojoro ni gbogbo kini.
49, 50.
Yes.
51, 52, 53.
Terry, Ojoro ẹtí fúnra wọn la máa fúnra wọn lóògùn jẹ ẹ máa wò.
57, 58, 59, 60.
Yes.
61, 62.
Ó dẹ̀ ní 100.
63.
So ẹ ti mọ̀ pé Ojoro àwa ń lọ́sẹ̀ káwa ṣàṣètò ní ìdáàbòbò ní kókó everybody kábẹ̀ gbogbo eléyìí kò sọ̀rọ̀ kó bóyá èèyàn kan mẹ́yàn kan àdúgbò sádùgbò ni àdúgbò sádùgbò títì sí títì ìdílé sí ìdílé ìgbèríko sí ìgbèríko abúlé sábúlé ká gbèsè ìdáàbòbò yẹn torí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ yẹn kékeré ni o tó bọ̀ yìí o.
78, 79, 80,
so we aláti múra so mo rọ gbogbo wa jọ o ẹ wòran so ẹ ṣeun wọn sà mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ sà sókè àtúmọ̀sọ̀ ọ̀dọ́ àṣà.
86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113,
yes, 79 to 100.
114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119.
It's crazy.
120.
It's crazy. I don't even know the whole process. Thank you for pointing that out. From 79 to 100.
124.
I mean, 101. Just like that. That's, you know, so you give them free 20, you know,
128,
free 21,
129, 130.
Yeah, 21 more numbers. That's blatant fraud.
133, 134, 135, 136, 137, 138, 139.
We need to break it up.
141, 142, 143, 144, 145, 146, 147, 148, 149, 150, 151, 152.
His Excellency, the President of the Senate, Senator Ahmed Lawal, scored 152 votes. 152 votes. Next, His Excellency, Senator Professor Ben Ayade.
I receive first. Take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
all the charade.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34.
They refuse to give
35,
3 days mourning.
36,
The people who are called themselves our leaders in the South, Southerners, the people, they should give, we need 3 days warning for the people of Owo.
His Excellency,
if they don't do that, all of
Senator
this, they're talking about elections in the place of the people they're meant to protect being killed. This is
37 votes.
This is Carlos.
Next is Chief Iko Obasi Mokelu. Chief Iko Obasi Mokelu had 0 votes. He scored 0. Last but not the least.
Yes, we don't need manual counting, we can do it.
Last but not the least,
you see,
His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
You see I've told you.
We will not ask
I'm going to show you what
his agent
has to look at something here.
To submit the ballots. I will begin to count them. He has told us he will bring them in batches.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26,
27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40,
yeah, break like you have to save lives.
42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99,
they are now counting fast. See, the counter was sounding like
101, 102, 103, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127, 128, 129, 130, 131, 132, 133, 134, 135, 136, 137, 138, 139, 140, 141, 142, 143, 144, 145, 146, 147, 148, 149, 150, 151, 152, 153, 154, 155, 156, 157, 158, 159, 160, 161, 162, 163, 164, 165, 166, 167, 68, 169, 170, 171, 172, 173, 174, 175, 176, 177, 178, 179, 180, 181, 182, 183, 184, 185, 186, 187, 188, 189, 190, 191, 192, 193, 194, 195, 196, 197, 198, 199, 200. 201, 202, 203, 204, 205, 206, 207, 208, 209, 210, 211, 212, 213, 214, 215, 216, 217, 218, 219, 220, 221, 222, 223, 224, 225, 226, 227, 228, 229, 230, 231, 232, 233, 234, 235, 236, 237, 238, 239, 240, 241, 242, 243, 244, 245, 246, 247, 248, 249, 250.
Let's try this.
251, 252, 253, 254, 255, 256, 257, 258, 259, 260, 261, 262, 263, 264, 265, 266, 267, 268, 269, 270, 271, 272, 273, 274, 275, 276, 277, 278, 279, 280, 281, 282, 283, 284, 285, 286, 287, 288, 289, 290, 291, 292, 293, 294, 295, 296, 297, 298.
First batch is 298. Continue. Okay. Move on.
299, 300. 301, 302, 303, 304, 305, 306, 307, 308, 309, 310. 311, 312, 313, 314, 315, 316, 317, 318, 319, 320, 321, 322, 323, 324, 325, 326, 327, 328, 329, 330, 331, 332, 333, 334, 335, 336, 337, 338, 339, 340, 341, 341. No.
Has somebody there?
Let's just start.
So what's going on?
Somebody can start. Can you? Please, we are sorry there was some interruption. They said some numbers were skipped. So to be on the safe side, we will start again. Huh? We'll leave the 300 there. Okay, we'll keep the 300 there and then we'll continue. Okay, please. We the 300 there, is it okay? They said we have to restart from 1, please. We have to restart from 1. Please. Okay, please. We must get the right number. So please, let you rest. Let him also start. Rest. Let me just. No, it's okay. Let him. Rest doesn't matter. Rest now.
It doesn't matter.
It's all right.
We will count 100, we keep to one side, and then take another 100. Please start again.
1, 2, 3.
All this drama is all designed, though.
6.
It's all designed. It's all the plan.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100.
That's 100. We have done 100, we'll keep that. Just keep it well. Okay, go on, please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100.
That is 200.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 84, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100.
So please, we have 300 now, and we'll continue.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Whilst they are reading that,
11,
I want you to look at this.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38,
that what we are looking at
39,
is a fraud.
40,
The APC presidential aspirants were given
43,
conditions,
44,
one of which
45,
was
46, 47, 48,
that they must
49,
fulfill, one of which is to
51,
abide,
52,
to preserve,
54,
abide,
55,
to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the APC and the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That is what you are looking at.
63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82.
This is things that we need to look at. I kid you not. If we do not do this, we are only fooling ourselves. And I don't want that to come across at all. So, there you have it. Now you can see a better picture of it, I think.
95, 96.
So, I wanted you to see that. That is what you have there in full.
100.
So, when you're seeing this, just know that it's a fraud. Because they've sworn to protect the Federal Republic of Nigeria Constitution, the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That is what they said.
7, 8.
Very important to understand that. That is what you're looking at.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
So, yeah, I want you to be able to see. That's there. I think that's a much better thing. So you can see myself. And I'm just trying to show you so that you understand that it remains a fraud. Whatever they're counting there, it's a fraud.
45, 46, 47, 48,
read those words.
50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57.
The APC presidential aspirants were given conditions that they must fulfill. 9 to be exact. One of which is the first one: abide to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the APC and the Federal Republic of Nigeria. They cannot change the Constitution, whoever is the president. I said it and I'm putting it out there. So let's proceed. I'll stop and share. I'll do it in Yoruba as well.
88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100.
We have 500 now, so we'll continue.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, 12, 13.
1 second, please.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58.
See? Wuru wuru. You see?
69, 70, 71, 72.
You can see something is going on, though. We don't know what it is, though. Voice has gone off. We don't know.
1, 2, 3,
yeah, let's
4.
do this now. So I'm just showing you. It says APC and the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And we all know that Nigeria has a constitution and they want to defend it. That's what they're saying there.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100.
We have 700 now, and we still continue.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98,
No, Sunday, Wale, we are doing this. If you see, I've got the foundation, I've got the flag on there.
And please help us continue the council.
Let's go ahead. You can see I've got the flag. I forgot to do it. You can see I'm showing you, we are talking about Yoruba Nation, but we are having to expose the fraud. We are showing the Sunday. Why are you showing APC more than Yoruba Nation talk about security problem in Yoruba land? Well, I'm telling you, I've been talking about the security problems. If you came in, I'm talking about it all the time. You are 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I've been talking about security problems. Mo ti sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ọ̀rọ̀ ìdáàbòbò látàárọ̀ ẹni ìtẹ̀síwájú ẹ̀wọ̀n ayé àgbà wálé. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Thank you. I'm glad I was able to explain my side. Thank you very much. It's very important that we talk about it, and we need to expose their fraud. So the flag is there. I'm hoping that
72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 89, 90.
Yeah?
90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Please, we have 900 now, and we continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23,
35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91.
Just keep remembering, I will keep putting this in front of you. None of them can change this promulgation decree. None of them can change this promulgation decree. That is the reality. None of them.
We've done 1,000 and we are still counting. Requested that a lady should also do the counting. So let's put our hands together for our women here, please.
All right. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43.
Let me just check something quickly, please.
45, 46, 47,
there,
48, 49,
yeah.
50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67.
We should, our community, we need to go back to taking stuff, action in our community. OJ, in our community, we must defend and protect ourselves. That's the only message. When we do that, they have no other choice but to listen to us.
75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96,
Sorry.
97, 98, 99.
So yes, OJ, yeah, we must continue to raise the level of awareness in our community.
We have 1,100 for now, and we are still counting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
None of this will change the 1999 Constitution. Self-determination exercised by us in Yoruba Nation, in Middle and Biafra will give us self-determination. This is a fraud. This is a fraud. This is a fraud. Fraud. A fraud.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back in a second. Let's continue to watch. I'll be following this online myself, but I'll keep watching. It's a fraud. Okay.
45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 84, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100.
So far, we have counted 1,200. We want to thank our sisters for a job well done. We don't want to stress their voice, so we'll invite our Ajikari to complete the count.
One thousand 1,202, 1,203, 1,204, 1,205, 1,206, 1,207, 1,208, 1,209, 1,210, 1,211, 1,212, 1,213, 1,214, 1,215, 1,216, 1,217, 1,218, 1,219, 1,220, 1,221, 1,222, 1,223, 1,224, 1,225, 1,226, 1,227, 1,228, 1,229, 1,230, 1,231, 1,232, 1,233, 1,234, 1,235, 1,236, 1,237, 1,238, 1,239, 1,240, 1,241, 1,242, 1,243, 1,244, 1,245, 1,246, 1,247, 1,248, 1,249, 1,250, 1,251, 1,252, 1,253, 1,254, 1,255, 1,256, 1,257, 1,258, 1,259, 1,260, 1,261, 1,262, 1,263, 1,264, 1,265, 1,226, 66, 1,267, 1,268, 1,269, 1,670, 1,271, 1,271.
His Excellency Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu scored 1,271 votes. 1,271 votes. We also had void votes. We had void votes. Can we please bring the void votes so that we can count them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We had 13 ballot papers that were declared invalid. One of them, the security signature was not on it, and then the remaining, the names that were written were not legible or clear, and we could not identify, we could not tie those names to those of the aspirants, which meant that those votes were void. It's now my privilege and honor My chairman, the chairman of the Election Management Committee of this presidential election of the APC, chairman also of the Progressive Governors Forum, Governor of Kebbi, His Excellency Alhaji Atiku Bagudu, to come and give us the final figures and declare the final results. Your Excellency, sir.
It's been free, it's been fair, it's been seamless. We need to appreciate every one of us. So, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the chairman of the election committee, His Excellency Governor Atiku Bagudu, to now officially tell us the winner of the first and fairest presidential convention anywhere in the world. Your Excellency, Governor Atiku Bagudu.
Don't worry, we are here. We are not going alone.
Your Excellency, Mr. President, President Muhammadu Buhari, Your Excellency, the Vice President, Your Excellency, the Senate President, Right Honorable Speaker, Chairman of our party, the 8th All-Progressive Senator, Abdullahi Adamu, and members of the National Working Committee, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, and Chief of Staff, His Excellency, the Excellencies, Governors of States, members of the National Assembly, honorable ministers, National Commissioners, security agents that are here, members, chairman of the Convention Planning, June 22. National Convention Planning Committee, Senator, His Excellency Senator Uladima, and all members of the subcommittees, aspirants and agents of aspirants, delegates, and all those members of the media and other supporting staff who gathered to make this a success. Good afternoon, everyone. Your Excellency, on behalf of the Election Management Committee that has spent, among other committees, have spent the night here superintending the voting that will usher in our flag bearer for the 2023 presidential election. I want to thank you for the support and thank our party for the confidence they have reposed in us. And after a very transparent voting that was witnessed by the aspirants, representatives, that was supported by security agencies, and also members of the security committee chaired by General Damaso, and members of the Beirut committee, members of the media committee, Your am honored to read the results of the 2022 presidential primaries. And there are 14 candidates, having got 9 that honestly is due. Person Honorable Chukwuemeka Nwajuba scored 1 vote. Secondly, Engineer David N. Umahi, 38 votes. Third, Pastor Bolahan Bakari, 0 votes. Fourth, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, 1,271 votes. Ahmed Rufai Sani, 4 votes. Chibuke Amechi, 316 votes. His Excellency Yemi Osibanjo, 235 votes. His Excellency Rochas Okorocha, 0 votes. His Excellency Yahya Bello, 47 votes. His Excellency Ken Jagrich, 0 votes. Dr. Onaya Onu, 1 vote. His Excellency Senator Ahmed Lawan, 152 votes. Senator Ben Ayade, 37 votes. Chief Ikiobasi Mokelu, 0 votes. This is to certify that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, having scored the highest number of votes cast, is hereby declared winner. And by the power conferred on me as the returning officer of this special presidential primary convention, I, Senator Abubakar Atiku Abudu, do hereby declare Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the presidential candidate of our party in the forthcoming 2023 presidential elections.
This is Channels Television's breaking news.
Of course, that brings to a climax what seems to be, or what is, a 3-day event with the national leader of the All Progressive emerging the winner of the party's presidential primary. He beat his closest rivals, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, who polled 235 votes, and former Transport Minister Chibike Amechi, who got 316 votes to clinch the party's ticket. And in other results, Senate President Ahmed Lawan scored 152 votes. Governor of Cross River State polled 37 votes. Governor of Kogi State Yahya Bello scored 47 votes. Ebonyi State Governor Dave Umahi garnered 38 votes. Hamed Sani took away 4 votes, while former Minister of Science and Technology Ogbonnaya Onu scored, that would be 1 vote. Education Minister Emeka Nwajuba also got 1 vote. In the meantime, Pastor Tunde Bakari scored 0 votes. Former Imo State Governor also scored 0 votes. And the same for Teng Jack Rich, businessman, who got 0 votes. Also, Ike Obasi Mokelu got 0 votes. It was a long-drawn battle as the voting process went on through the night up until this morning before the sorting and counting of votes ended. And of course, you can see images from the Eagle Square, Abuja, there, venue of the presidential primary. Celebration has begun, but this is just the first leg of the victory of the ruling party. It still has to go to
Tinubu has been declared winner of the APC presidential primary, and well, here in Eagle Square, the noise is deafening, the excitement is real, and this is what you get. So that's the reaction that's all over the place right now. And yeah, we're pretty much in the thick of things. And that's why you get to hear the ambience is really deafening at the moment here, Markwa.
We can barely hear ourselves over the ecstatic cheers of the crowd and the music of victory. I think that the candidate, I think it is official now, is going to go and make his own speech, his acceptance speech, and be officially handed over the flag, the official flag of the party, as the official flag bearer of the All Progressives Congress for the 2023 elections. What a journey it has been for Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and within his party, all that has happened the last 1 week. One would have thought, oh, would he get there eventually? Will he clinch it? Will the APC be able to survive this, pull this through? That's this convention. Well, Chamberlain, these are the results that we've heard today.
Yeah, remember they did tell us that all of what was going on was normal in their own world, the politicians. So they know what they do and how they do what they do. So at the end of the day, this convention, I think many can say, has come and it's gone really, because since the result is out, there he is going to the podium to give, of course, it has to be his acceptance speech of sorts. But don't forget the party chairman, the president, they're all here, and they may be expected to do a thing or two afterwards.
And it is significant. He's been accompanied by his wife, Senator Remi Tinubu. There were questions as to whether or not, well, he's almost at the stage now, about to give his own speech. I wonder what the content of that speech is. But Chamberlain, mind you, he does have a job of work ahead of him to reconcile, heal the party as they now forge forward towards the 2023 elections.
All right, so let's take you to the podium and hear them out.
the nation that you and your grandchildren and relatives will be able to live in peace and harmony. Thank you very much. The Bayabi Amelas of Lagos has been part of the history of this country, and you will not be forgotten. To the chairman of the party, Senator Abdullahi some weeks back that some newspapers and many people were ready to write obituary of this person. Yes, we put together and pull ourselves as a cat of 9 lives. We put you on to come over, patch the roof, steady the pillars, and be a master builder. You came on. With the collaboration of others, we work with you. A new national executive emerged. Here we are, shame on those who already building the coffin of APC. Shame on them. It's a lie. That's right. They won't be able to do the convention. Here we are. The first convention to choose a new executive will put you there in your success. The governors put themselves together as party leaders and many other leaders. We work hard. We didn't break our hand. We are here, very happy and confident, courageous. To tell you that the cat that lies down quietly is not a protection of death, but breathing of the energy to the cause. All this nation is back on track. All executive governors here present, it's not my job alone. Building this party, I don't even know what I did right that gave you the confidence of nominating me today. But I have one man right on my left side. Atiku Bagudu of Kebbi State, a senator, experienced in legislation and the administration, and he took over. And ever since, yes, intruders, killers, they have been worrying us. But full circle, we will worry and eliminate them. We are Nigerians. We're sure no animal in the darkness of the night, no intruders, no destroyers can bring Nigeria backwards. Forward, we are moving. I must thank our men and women in uniform, those who make sacrifices of their life, left family behind, and continue to fight for the survival of this country. Be assured, it is the beginning of that time now. You will get reward and enjoy a part of your life. You won't sacrifice for nothing. Today, I have my beautiful wife by my side. Mama 60. I thank her for sleepless nights and the time she had to endure loneliness. But I always say, I choose politics over fine accountancy work papers. And it is only through this channel that I can help build a team, unbreakable team, that will make Nigeria great. This is the beginning. First step taken, second step taken, and we are moving on. You are the great people of this country that have built, that must join hands to build and get rid of those animals whose head and brain and heart has been possessed by evil. Mr. President, I'm sorry that I'm keeping you waiting too long since yesterday, but this is the time to take a revenge. You have taken me too long too sometimes. I always sympathize with the mother of when we say vote for APC. To you all, like this opportunity to tell Nigerians that we are not in a barbaric, blind, human beings they think we are. They are setting us against each other. When you are born, you did hear from the womb whether you be a male or a female, whether you be a Christian or a Muslim. You were born into your parents and adopted their religion, and you continue. Yes, the faith is in the mind. The Bible taught us to be together, to love your neighbor. He didn't say kill your neighbor. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. It's in the two holy books. Goodness for goodness. Learn to accept mistakes. Not from the gunshot, not from foreigners, not from destruction of properties and life. The life you take, you cannot bring back. The hate you spill cannot cure your hunger. We just need to love one another, use the new society, learn to teach a new way of life, not digging dead tunnels. We are all human beings that must live together. No one religion can eliminate the other. We have to be tolerant, perseverance, and love for each other. The blood that you cannot replenish, the life you cannot bring back. If you don't even feel guilty, the heart shall be murdered. We definitely haunt you, and you will not live in peace. You create agony, you get agony. You hate, you get hate back. That's what we must carry from this stadium. We say progress. Progress is not about killing one another. It's not. Love is about embracing one another. If I disagree with you on one matter today, tomorrow we might agree and build a nation. Can you imagine all the roads that you have here? Some of them are worn out. Remember, you get out of here now, you see some fine cars, not made in Nigeria. Are you not ashamed?
It is time.
Let us be ashamed of ourselves, our failure. Accept our own failure. We drive the car. We cannot even make the brake pad. Let's change that. Let me determine that it is only our hand, our brain, our vision that will build a new nation for us. Before the new nation give the golden egg, you must sweat, and you will sweat. Please, let me shorten the time, and I dare not to punish the president too long. I commend my fellow aspirants. It is a difficult thing to run for president. The stiff and bold competition you offered made our party stronger, made me better. I'm a better man. I am humbled. I'm grateful to all of you. I want to say thank you to a very nice gentleman, Alhaji Kadaru Abubakar, Senator Ibekole Amosu, Senator Ajayi Borough, Honorable Dimeji Bankole, Senator Godwin Akpabio, Dr. Kayode Fayemi, and Barrister Mrs. Uju Kennedy. You chose to step down through personal ambition and conviction that I will do a better job. Not because you denigrate yourself, but you trust my brain that I'm a thinker and I am a doer. The competition is now over. Those who did not support me, you have nothing to fear. I hold no grudges and grudges. Let us each agree to join hands in defending the PDP and defeating PDP and beat back their retrogressive understanding of Nigeria. They had 60 years. 60 years. They depleted defeating PDP during the election. Next election. Beating our common foe. They are the agents of poverty, terror, violence, and lying. They are the creator of the swamp. Ask them now. How many abandoned projects they left behind? They can count. They don't even know arithmetic. Not to talk of algebra. When I asked one of them, who is my friend, a casual friend, why do you say the economy is going down? He said because containers are not rolling in as before. I say you are container economy. Don't be messing it up. They don't understand that you can create wealth. You can really create wealth. Not because making a container. I tell you, we will drink Calabar and make it a port that will receive goods from Africa. We will fabricate engine and brakes and many other parts in our area of expertise. We can do it. We can revive our economy. We can compete well with other nations.
Really?
We can beat nations like Morocco and others.
Really?
Yes, we can.
So there you have it. So there you have it. No, we're not doing any of that. No.
President Muhammadu Buhari, please forgive me for keeping you this long. I didn't expect to win. I win. I must be intoxicated for victory. Today is the only day I can punish you. I could say to you, forgive me, God bless you. God bless Nigeria. God bless APC. God, get rid of all the PDP echoes of Nigeria. They are termites. We will not give them the key to our cities. They know they've done with our wallet. And that's it. Before we finish, they even want to rule this country. Not this country. No. We are no fools anymore. We are too smart.
No, yes, you're right. You got that right. We are going for self-determination. Okay.
And to many other countries, we can create wealth. We will create wealth. We will turn Nigeria hand. It will be our Eldorado. God bless you. God bless you.
Well, so there you have it. Enough of that now. Look.
We are building the nation.
we'll be rounding up now. Bless Yoruba Nation. God bless Yoruba Nation. I'm not interested in. No. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's enough. Thank you for watching the broadcast with us. Thank you for taking all the time to leave comments. We appreciate you all. You're, of course, watching Citizen Air, the platform where we speak truth to power, and of course, Oduduwa TV Radio. Thank you all so much for taking the time to be part of the broadcast. We're going to bring it to an end now. We now know that Tinubu is now going to be the APC man against Atiku. And that means that on two fronts, likely he's going to lose in that election anyway. And that's the plan. And secondly, even if he does win, it's still a loss for us, because what it means is that they cannot change that constitution. We want no part of that fraud. Again, we state it. There is no mention made of the fact that the constitution has no seal of approval, i.e. a referendum from the people. So we are going forward for our self-determination as Yoruba people in our nation, in a new nation. But first of all, our first priority is to provide security for ourselves, our family, our land, our people. The hopes of a coming generation depends on the likes of you and me, who are working together to bring about Yoruba nation. We can achieve this all collectively. Please, this time has come for us to work together to protect our communities. Owo, the people here, they are celebrating now, but the people of Owo are in tears, they are crying. Who next? Who next? Who next? Who next? Which community next is going to be hit by the terrorists? And they will be coming and talking about money and everything else. What we need is to protect ourselves. Remember, you cannot depend on the police. You cannot depend on the army. You cannot depend on the politicians. The only people that you have to depend on are the people within your community. The time has come for you all to work collectively and defend and protect yourselves. You have the right to self-determination. You have the right to life. Keeping your community safe from terrorists. Because the government is sponsoring terrorists. The government is supporting terrorists, using our funds to buy weapons for terrorists. So we must encourage our people. Right now, our number one task is to set up vigilante groups to protect ourselves. Watch out for tankers. Don't let them stay in your community. They are there to send to you to cause explosion and cause death and casualty. Watch out for Dangote cars, trucks. They are bringing in terrorists. I've got videos to back up what I'm saying. Watch out for those who are call your army. 35,000 Boko Haram have been recruited into the army. 35,000. They said they repented. They haven't. They are supporting the terrorists who are killing us every day as we speak. So we have a lot of job to do. I urge all Yoruba people and all Biafrans, all Middle Belt to work together to ensure that we achieve our self-determination, because Nigeria is a fraud. I'll leave it at that. I want to thank you for joining us. I'll be back later on. Thank you for watching. You're watching Citizen Air, the platform where we speak truth to power. I will pause here. I'll be back later on. Thank you and goodbye. Bye for now. Bye. Please don't forget, those of you watching us, don't forget to go ahead and do something for us on YouTube. Subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. Let's go ahead and do this now. Just give me a minute. So subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube, hit the notification button, and of course give us the thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Continue to subscribe to us. Please give us a thumbs up. It helps us reach more people. Thank you and goodbye. Bye for now. So to our more Yoruba mo ki gbogbo wa o ẹ kú àdúrótì kò ní sí wa kò ní rẹ̀ wá ṣeun mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe dúró tì wá bá ṣe sọ ń sìn ọwọ́ wa ló kù sí o àwa la máa pèsè dáàbòbò wa o ẹ má retí pé ọmọ àwọn ará bíi máa pèsè dáàbòbò fún wa wọ́n ti bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́ sìn wọn ò bá wa ṣe rántí àwọn tí wọ́n kú nínú ogun tí wọ́n gbé wọlé tí wọ́n gbé wá sọ́dọ̀ wa nílé ẹ̀sìn ọwọ́ wa ló kù sí o ká pèsè ìdáàbòbò fúnra wa tó náà ẹ ṣeun gan ni mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wa.